Did you know that learning how to return a serve well can put your opponents on the defensive? In this video, I'll show you different ways that you can easily, effectively return the serve so that you set the pace of the rally or even win an easy point. Hi, I'm Coach Kennie and I've been teaching badminton for many years. If you're new here and want to learn how to improve your badminton game, do consider subscribing to my channel. Returning a service is an important aspect of badminton that some people forget to focus on. But mastering a good return can put you on the offensive, and when done well, it can set you up for a sure point. Here are some tips in considering when you are on the receiving end of the serve. What type of shots can we return from a singles serve? So that would depend where your opponent serves a shot. If your opponent serves it here in front, you have the option to do straight counters, cross counters. Whether it's on your forehand side or your backhand side, you can do cross or a straight counter or maybe even a counter to the front. If it's slightly high in here in front, you also have the option to press it down. Or if you want from the short serve to lift it, it's also your call. There is no specific return that we will say is the best because that will depend on your opponent. Same with the serves that go way back to the baseline. So from the serve of your opponent, what possible shots can you make? From here, you can either smash straight, you can smash cross court, you can lift it straight, lob it or clear it. You can also cross and clear the shot, or you can simply drop it straight or cross. Once again, there is no specific stroke that we will say that is, the right formula. The right formula will be the shot that you make that will get your opponent scrambling from the middle, something that is hard for your opponent, then that is your positive, that is your right way of getting the point at that time. So it will all depend on your opponent. It's important that you constantly think, you constantly look at your opponent from where they're serving to, which spots are open, which spots are his or her weakness. That is what you will do. That is what you will keep doing if you do get your points. And it's all about trial and error. You have to try and do variety. Of course, you cannot the entire game return one kind of return shot. Otherwise, your opponent will anticipate it, they will wait for it, and they will make their shots better, which will make it more difficult for you. So the key is variety. Try different shots, but if there are specific returns that make you get your points easily, then by all means, keep doing it. So here you see the receiver, which is Mika, doing a straight drop shot. The straight drop shot is one very effective shot to get your opponent out of the middle, where they're serving from. So you also have to check if your opponent has a hard time reaching for that. Some shorter players might have a harder time when your drops are way to the corner, but sometimes long drops can be a variety as well. So now you see Mika doing the cross-court drop, a slightly longer version of the drop. So that is also useful in the sense that variety may be the key. It cannot be always the same, even if it's the same in the sense that it is a same drop shot. Sometimes making it longer or shorter changes the whole thing. So you have to have variety. Sometimes you aim for drops that are closer to the net. Sometimes you aim for drops that are approximately on the service line. Depending on the opponent, it will depend on what gets you your point. So do try and try. Now, another shot can be for the return of singles would be a smash. A smash is a very effective weapon in terms of
when we want to get points. Now, a straight smash should be stronger and harder to take because it's fast. It's much faster than when doing a cross-court smash. But again, there are different types of smashes. It can be a longer smash, it can be a half smash, it can be a smash that is purposely made lighter in terms of the strength. So you have to have that kind of variety. A cross-court smash is very effective, but you also have to be ready all the time. So you cannot be caught off guard because you are the one setting the pace. The cross-court smashes may be effective, again, depending on your opponent. Some players may have a hard time receiving that cross-court smash simply because it could be they have a hard time using their forehand to return a defense, or sometimes it's the backhand that has a hard time returning the defense. So again, consciously check. And as you see now, Mika consciously smashes directly to the person. And sometimes if you get your opponents off guard on that, you easily get your points. If the spot of your smash to your opponent's body is on the right point, then you can easily get your point. But also do watch out that after you make your smashes, watch out for the returns. So make sure you are comfortable in moving forward for it. Another return shot for singles is the clear. A clear might look simple and, like it's nothing, but actually you are moving your opponent to, again, one of the corners of the court and pushing them, forcing them to the back. So doing it really well and sometimes in a deceiving manner will be very good. As you see Mika's movement, you actually can't tell if she will be dropping, smashing, or doing a clear. That's the key in making good return shots. It shouldn't be predictable. When you move, your opponent should really be unsure as to what return shot you're making. Clears are good, especially if they're consistent and reaches the baseline of the court. Short serves on singles are, currently seen widely used in international competitions, in different, competitions. They're also used a lot. So again, looking at your opponent's position, that's how you will know what kind of return shot you want to make, whether it's pushing it to the back or whether it's just simply putting it in front. Be conscious which return shot makes it easier for you to be ready and easier for you simply because you kind of pushed your opponent and made them have a hard time returning that shot. Even in pushes, there are different lengths to the push. Choose and decide what's good for you.
It's really important to focus on returning a serve and of course on performing your own service. If you want some help on how to master your serve, just click on the video you see on your screen. And don't forget to watch my next video so that you can level up your game and be the next smashing success.